To get my top 10. Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today. And we are live on Facebook. We're just a little late than usual.
Yes,
but
we got logged out of
least-
Facebook
I
because we wanted to see all your
know.
beautiful faces on Facebook. So we had to figure it out. And
now
thank
we're
you-
here.
Thank you so much to our tech peeps.
Yeah, I know. But we are back. So at least the very last batch, we are on Facebook Live.
Yes.
So any final greets?
Yeah, let's do a couple of quick greets before we get to our last batch. Saying hello to Edilek, who says, hi, TMR. Hope you're doing well. Hi to JPV, as well as, here, let's see here. John Paulo Valdez, who says, happy Thanksgiving in a few hours to our friends in the US. They're lucky to celebrate this kind of event, especially with the iconic parade, lots of balloons in the morning,
Oh,
and turkey at dinner. A lot of people are actually posting about Thanksgiving being about family, not about what the history was.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
how
yeah.
where it came from
yes.
and how they sugarcoated it.
Well, most naman, let's be honest. You know, a lot of the stuff that we celebrate, hindi naman natin alam saan nanggagaling. But I guess, well, it depends on how you feel about it. Ako
Yeah.
kasi parang as long as what we're celebrating is the good stuff now. So, you know, let's focus on that. Or maybe like just say it's an altogether different holiday.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, it's an edited version.
So, Chico, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for a lot of blessings. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like a lot of the life goals are achieved. For like the daily hugs I get from our fur babies. Many things.
And
many,
Baby
many things.
Whale?
Of course. But like, you know, because even that goes without saying because obviously. But like, you know, those little things like when the cat chooses you, because they're not like dogs, but dogs are just overflowing with love. Yung cats parang you have to earn their love.
You have to earn their
so
love.
when you get their love, you feel so honored. You're like, thank you for allowing me to love you.
And when Igorito,
Ah.
Pusposito,
Baby
Bonbonito,
boy.
Yum Pium,
Yeah.
jumps on the occasion to have a new photo on
I
Chico's
know.
phone.
I know.
It's a new one every single time I see it.
love my little baby boy.
Also saying hello to Angeli, hi to Ryan, and I believe that's it for greets.
All right, so there you go. That's our greeting for you, the final batch. But let's talk about our top 10 for today. We've got one numberless batch. Thanking, let me see here. Thanking Chinito Ken for sending this in. Thank you. Are there any more questions? Let's start off with the cynical optimist. Meeting po ba talaga ang nangyayari? O hinostage nyo na naman po kami para may audience kayo? Like, it's just more like a meetings are the only way I can get you guys to pay attention to me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, nobody really listens to you. But during a meeting, they're forced to listen to you.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, one
that
of those things.
You need to have meetings to survive in an office setting, especially if you're a boss. Because how are you supposed to impart all this information?
Exactly. Hindi kasi
Like a
yun nga.
newsletter that people don't read?
Di ba, very common yung sana in-email na lang. Pero do people read their email? That's the
Yeah.
problem. Sometimes people ignore it. You do send emails, but nobody, pays any attention to it. Either they don't open it or they do open it, but they don't really absorb it. As opposed to a meeting face to face,
Yeah.
hopefully there's more absorption going on.
Sorry, just gonna reiterate. Yeah, we started a little late. Sorry, Sheen Patrick, because our Facebook was logged out and we were able to get back in again. So thank you again for joining us, even if we're late.
Yeah, at least we got
At least we got in.
Yeah.
Somehow, because if not, we wouldn't have any of you Facebookers come join us. Yeah.
And from Tampupu, are there any more questions? Wala na po. Please, tapusin na natin tong 2-hour meeting na to dahil wala naman tayong pinupuntahan. Yeah, like how does it take more than 2 hours to talk about nothing. Ay, alam mo yung parang wala namang pinatunguhan, wala namang na-achieve yung meeting. And every now and then that happens. Yung parang like, what exactly just happened? Where did our 2 hours go? Yeah,
And sometimes umaabot na like 4 or 5 hours.
that's true.
Kahit 2 hours lang yung initial statement kasi, there's also a lot of chikahan that goes
Ay,
on
yun
in the
din.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, if there's that, it's not a total loss. And from Rhyme and Reason, are there any more questions, ma'am, sir? Do we have Christmas bonus this year or just the top management as usual? Well, that's an important thing because people look forward to it.
Yeah.
I think it's
yeah,
an
yeah.
important question.
It's important.
Juice Blank says, are there any more questions? Kung sinubukan kong pumalpak sa trabaho at nagtagumpay ako sa pagiging palpak, ano ang nagawa ko? Nagtagumpay ba ako o pumalpak?
Tugampay. Nagtugampak.
Nagtugampak. Oo nga, no? Hindi kasi if you planned to fail and you failed, did you succeed at failing or did you fail?
Well, you succeeded at failing.
Oh, it's the same thing. Those are synonyms. If you succeeded to fail and failing, those are the one and the same. You didn't succeed. You succeeded to fail.
But you wanted to fail. You succeeded in failing because you wanted to fail. But if you didn't want to fail, then you
Hindi,
failed.
ganito. You succeeded in the attempt, but you failed at the task.
Yes.
You didn't succeed and fail at the same thing. You succeeded at the attempt to fail, but you failed at the
at
task.
the task
hand.
at hand.
Right?
Yes.
Talaga
Okay. Makes
sineryoso
sense.
natin eh. Sanjay Berry says, are there any more questions? Ma'am, bakit yung supplier friend mo ang nanalo sa bidding ng project? Tapos, a few days later, may brand new iPhone 16 ka? Asking for a friend lang po, ma'am.
Mhm.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yan ang uso ngayon, di ma'am. Ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
And from Sanka Adrian, can you explain the difference between rush, urgent, important, priority, and immediately? Kasi minsan bibigyan ka ng trabaho, ito, urgent. Tapos bibigyan ka ng isa pa. Ito, rush. Bibigyan ka ng pangatlo. Ito, priority. Alin dito yung unahin ko?
Ano nga?
That's a tough task. For Mike Ferrer, are there any more questions? Well, kung no comment din naman ang isasagot nyo, why bother asking?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Ito may entry si Antonio Montañez.
Mm.
Gusto ko yung meeting namin dati naging open forum until nag-break down yung Wicked Witch sa office.
Okay. Very
Is she green?
very alpha ba?
Is she green?
Who knows?
I wonder where that came from. Why was she green? Was it because of the fact that it was black and white back in the day? And
I don't know.
that's the same reason why they made it ruby
But
slippers.
they say kasi in the Disney universe, green is the color of evil.
Oh yeah?
It's always green. Like Maleficent had green fire. Basta ganon. Laging it's the color of the villain.
Didn't the Wizard of Oz come before all of
No,
that?
no. Yeah, I'm just saying na parang green has become the sort of go-to color for villains. And that's why I said in the Disney world. Tapos kasi there's a long thread about it. Pinakita nila every time there's like an evil whatever, like Snow White, yung apple.
Yeah.
During the apple scene, everything was green. Not the
Yeah.
apple, but the flames, the ganyan.
Yeah.
Parang I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
green is the color.
Morio and Japan are like
slime.
kasi uminom ng green elixir, but that only happened within Gregory Maguire's universe, right? But in the original Wizard of Oz, I don't know if anyone read the books by Baum. I wonder how in those books the Wicked Witch turned green.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, I remember though, during one marketing campaign for Shrek, when Shrek came out, one famous ketchup brand came up with green ketchup.
Okay.
It still tasted the same. It's just that instead of red, they put green coloring. Oh, it was a massive flop. Kasi nga parang they also say that green is one of the most unappetizing food colors.
Ah.
Like red, for example, like oh, strawberry, cherry. Parang green, it's the color of phlegm. It's the color of pus. It's the color of rotting whatever. So to us humans hindi of all the colors, it's one of the least appetizing.
It's so weird na lahat
Yeah.
ng mga favorite kong fruits green. Green mango, pears, green grapes, green apple.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, see, that's another thing. Even in nature, diba? In nature, why is unripe fruit green? Means it's not yet ready to eat,
Mm,
and it's the signal. Even for like, let's say, the monkeys, yung mga fruitarian animals, they know not to eat the unripe
because it's green.
because it's green. So see, even that, like you're not supposed to eat it when it's green. We just develop a taste for like
Mm.
hilaw na manga. So I guess I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's something about green na parang that tells you to stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of colors, a lot of people are also talking about the ruby slippers versus the silver slippers. Sabi ni Murio sa ruby slippers kasi daw mas magpa-pop sa color versus the silver slippers. I actually read something about this online. And I mean, not fully, but because of copyright concerns, apparently it was supposed to in the book, in Baum's book, they were silver slippers. But then because of the movie and how the red popped more in, was it the MGM or the original Wizard of Oz? There was a copyright claim until 2035 that no one else can use the ruby slippers
Okay.
for Dorothy.
Mm.
So they had to go and revert back to the original source material, which were
Which was
silver
silver.
slippers.
Yeah. And from Tampupo, are there any more questions? Just one, sir. Ano po ang gusto niyong isuot ko mamayang gabi?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that would be interesting
Like
to say
for-
that during a meeting.
Like for example, they're scientists. Should I wear my lab coat or should I wear my suit?
Oh yeah, pwede rin.
Diba? If you think
Pwede
about it.
rin. Oo.
Mhm.
Pero ba't gabi?
Kasi baka kailangan gabi gawin
Bakit?
yung mga scientific
Pwede naman sa
M&M
umaga.
eh.
Wala namang scientific whatever na kailangan gabi.
Baka vampiric yung bacterial substance.
Ah,
na-
baka. Kaya magsusuot ka ng lab coat, nothing underneath, red stiletto.
Yes.
Yon.
Like
Pwede.
Dorothy.
Very that. From Sanjay Berry, are there any more questions? Boss, requirement po ba talaga ang incompetence for upper management?
Mhm.
Well, prepare to be fired. And the top, are there any more questions? Comes from Fitz Villafuerte.
Fitz says,
Sir, may isang tanong lang ako. Pinapatanong po nung babaeng kadate nyo kagabi sa BGC na
Ay.
hindi ninyo asawa, pwede ba raw i-assign na lang sa iba yung pinapagawa nyo sa akin? Ooh, extortion. Extortion. Blackmail.
well, you have something on them.
You have something on.
So,
Yeah. So if
But
you have,
there's a way of saying that
if you have
could,
intel, yeah.
there's a way of saying that could sound a little bit less like
threat?
extortion or
Hello?
a threat.
I don't think there's any way to say it without sounding like a threat. When you say,
Or you could like say ask the question first, and then when they respond with a no, you can walk away and say, "Oh, hey, great to see you pala yesterday.
without saying anything,
Yeah,
Yung
great to
parang-
see you at this restaurant at this time
and
yesterday."
and your boss knows that they were there with the side piece.
Mm-hmm.
So to add two and two together. Lalo na kung alam niya that that employee knows who the husband wife is.
Yeah.
Diba? So, obviously nakita niya ako, obviously alam niya na may asawa ako, and obviously hindi yung asawa ko yung ka-dinner ko. Do the math.
Yeah.
So that's how you threaten without threatening.
Mm.
Yeah. What about us? Are there any more questions?
Mm.
Mm, ako siguro, I just, I would always say no because I paid attention and therefore I have no question. And you have explained it crystal clear. And if everyone paid attention like I did, there will be no other questions. two, two birds with one stone. Like, nasabi ko na nag-pay attention ako. And two, uwi na tayo. So yes, that's what I would say.
Are there any more questions? Oh, Hazel, here's your ruby grapefruit with honey. Hope you're doing well.
No
Are you
questions.
feeling good? How's your,
No
your question? I
questions.
just want to see if you're fine.
Mm,
Are you okay? So,
I have this leave coming right up.
so, contract coming up, looking
Yeah.
looking for a little raise. That
Mhm.
kind of
That
thing.
kind of
You got to butter them up.
Yung parang instead of
No
like,
question. Don't give them any more
don't give them any
problems
stress.
and stress. You got to do it in a way that's like kind. You
Yeah.
got to use kindness to your
Mm.
advantage, right?
Mhm.
You do.
So there you go. Thank you for joining us. And tomorrow it'll be a Friday.
It's Friday, finally. I can't wait to sleep. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a fun weekend. I hope everyone is, gets their last bit of rest before the Christmas season comes around.
I know.
December is next week already.
True.
So yes, go buy your presents for your family and friends, and see you very soon. This next song is by Tate McRae, Two Hands, only here on the Monster. Bye, guys.
Bye.